Do you ever feel like fear is holding you back from pursuing your dreams? There's something inside you, stopping you from taking that next step toward the life you've always imagined. If so, you're not alone. Fear is something we all face. But what if you could learn to move through it, instead of being paralyzed by it? In this video we'll explore how you can stop living in fear, and start taking action toward your dreams one step at a time. Step 1. Clarify your dreams. Fear often thrives in the unknown. In that murky space where we don't know exactly what we want or where we're headed. When we don't have a clear vision of our goals, fear fills in the gaps, making the unknown feel scary and uncertain. But when you take the time to define what you truly want, fear starts to lose its grip. So how do you get clear? Start by writing your dreams down. What would your ideal life look like? Where do you want to be in 6 months, a year, or 5 years? Don't hold back. The more specific you are, the clearer your path becomes. When you know where you're headed, you can start to take intentional action. Which is the antidote to fear? Step 2. Start small. It's easy to get overwhelmed when you think about all the work ahead. Your dream may feel too big, too daunting, or too far away. But here's the thing, you don't have to do it all at once. Fear often thrives when we focus too much on the enormity of our goals. That's when we freeze. Instead, break your big dream into smaller, more manageable steps. What's one thing you can do today to move forward? Maybe it's making a phone call, doing research, or simply taking a few minutes to think about your next move. The key is to focus on small wins, because every little step you take builds momentum and moves you closer to your dream. Each small step you take creates confidence. You see that progress is possible, and that's when your mindset shifts. Fear turns into excitement. What once felt overwhelming now feels achievable. Momentum is the secret ingredient to building confidence and beating fear. Step 3. Embrace failure as part of the process. Let's face it, failure is inevitable. We've all experienced it. But what most people don't realize is that failure isn't something to be afraid of. It's actually one of the most powerful tools for growth. When we fail, we learn. We gain insights into what works and what doesn't. Fear of failure can keep us stuck. But if we shift our mindset and see failure as feedback, it becomes something we can use to get better, not something we need to avoid. Every successful person has failed at some point. They just didn't let failure stop them. Step 4. Surround yourself with support. Going after your dreams can feel lonely, especially when fear starts to creep in. But here's the thing, you don't have to do it alone. Having a support system is crucial. Reach out to people who inspire you, who believe in you, or who've walked a similar path. Whether it's friends, family, mentors, or online communities, support can keep you grounded and motivated when you face challenges. Find people who lift you up and remind you of your potential. Ask for advice when needed, and let others cheer you on. Accountability is powerful. It helps you stay committed, even when fear tries to pull you back. Step 5. Take the leap. At some point you have to make the choice to stop waiting for fear to disappear. Fear will always be there, in some form or another. But you don't have to wait for it to vanish before you act. The secret is to act in spite of fear. When you start taking action, even if it feels scary, you prove to yourself that you're capable. Action builds confidence and courage, and every step you take makes the next one easier. It's like jumping off a cliff. You won't feel fully ready, but the moment you do it, you'll realize you can fly. Remember, it's not about getting everything perfect. It's about showing up, taking action, and learning as you go. Each small victory, each step forward, moves you closer to your dreams, and soon you'll look back and realize how far you've come. So stop waiting for fear to disappear. Take that first step, even if it's small. Embrace the journey, and know that you're capable of more than you think. Your dreams are waiting for you, and the only thing standing between you and them is the decision to act. Fear doesn't have to control you. You can break free, start taking action, and create the life you've always dreamed of. Start today. The first step is the hardest, but it's also the most rewarding.